Oh yes, yes, yes. Shout out to all the Peters, Petes, Pierres and Pedros. Picnic Pete prepared a pecan pie. Pirate Pete wears a patch on his eye. Patronizing Pete will oversimplify. Pitiful Pete looks like he's gonna cry. Polite Pete holds the door for you. Poopin' Pete, he did a poo. Poetic Pete has performed a haiku. And pinkish Pete is a pretty nice hue. Prehistoric Pete pilots a pterodactyl. Prismatic Pete got lost up in a fractal. Prudish Pete is far from being tactile. And Pokemon Pete powers up his Aerodactyl. Pedestrian Pete doesn't drive, doesn't bike. Plumbing Pete got trapped inside a pipe. Pineapple Pete is perfectly right. Petty Pete wants a perfectly poured pint.
Piper Pete likes pipes and pork pies. Pastor Pete pours pounds a penny before your eyes. Peter Syrup picked a peck of pickled peppers doesn't rhyme. And post-20s Pete should have years before he dies. Yeah!
Prepubescent Pete speaks at peak pitch. And poor Pete, well, he's anything but rich. Pepper Powder Pete is sure to make it itch. Paranoid Pete is worried he's kinda kitsch. Puttin' Pete puts the ball with the putter. Purple Pete has a periodic stutter. Pastry Pete has used up all the butter. Pukey Pete has thrown up in the gutter. Punctual Pete is always on time. Punished Pete was guilty of a crime. Playhouse Pete is in a pantomime. Parallel Pete always stays in line. Princess Pete will never do the dishes. Pixie Pete may grant you many wishes. Pleasant Pete has never been malicious. And Plankton Pete is getting eaten by the fishes. Planning Pete probably prevails. Pernickety Pete does the details. Passionate Pete loves the females. And Pub Pete is searching for some real ales. Paratrooper Pete pulls out his parachutes. Perfect Pete always scores when he shoots. Pimpin' Pete procures prostitutes. Powerpuff Pete is super duper cute. Peculiar Pete does it obtusely. Platypus Pete is duck-billed and goosey. Pringles Pete is popping peas profusely. And Powerful Pete is more strong than Bruce Lee.